So hello everyone, and welcome to another acoustic guitar song tutorial. Today we're going to do Heard It Through the Grapevine, and this is a blend kind of between, I guess you could say it's the CCR version, but I kind of take some stuff from Marvin Gaye a little bit because I like that version as well. I like the way CCR strums it, but I like the way Marvin Gaye sings it. Yeah, either or, whatever. I think Marvin Gaye wrote it, right? And then CCR covered it, so if I'm not mistaken. And it's a blend between both. I like the CCR guitar, so that's kind of what I do. I finger pick the song, so no pick, okay? This song, again, is like a super high song, so I also tune my guitar down a half a step. If you want to play it in the original version, just put a capo on the first fret, and I think that would be the original version. I might have changed the key, I'm not sure, but you can try it with the original version with the capo on the first fret if you want to check. So I play it tuned down a half a step, okay, as usual. And we're going to begin with a D minor chord. My fingers, I'm going to put my thumb on the fourth string and my first, second, and third fingers on the third, second, and first strings, right? I begin with mimicking the melody. So that bass line, that dun, 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 that kind of thing that they do with the guitars, I try to mimic that. So I go like this. And then right into it. Ooh, I bet you're wondering how I knew about your plans to make me blue, right? And that's how it goes right into it. So it's all strumming after that. It's really not that bad. It's the only finger picking part. So let's go over the intro first, and then we'll give you the chords of the song. And that's pretty much the whole song. Once you get the verse, it keeps repeating itself, except for the one part when it goes, "You took me by surprise, I must say." That part is the only part that we change the chords, but it's still very simple. I think it's just one extra chord. So getting right into it, D minor with your fingers, as we talked before, on the bottom four strings. D minor is open fourth string, second finger on the third string, second fret, third finger on the second string, third fret, and first finger on the first string, first fret. Okay, so it's really picking what fingers you use. So you pick all four strings at once first, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I pick third string with my first finger. So third string, fourth string, third string, like that. But let the other strings ring out still. See, so like that. Real slow. Okay. And then I take the first finger off and I just pick the fourth string, second string, and first string to emphasize for the melody. So you want to emphasize that first string especially. So like that. And then you don't pick the first string this time and just pick the fourth, third, and second string. So it's the fourth, second, and first string, and then the fourth, third, and second string. So like this. All right. This one you kind of have to play with your fingers. I mean, if you can figure out a way to play it with the pick, you could probably play around and get it that way, but I think it sounds best with your fingers. So whole intro goes like this. The beginning of it goes like this. So mimicking the melody. Then I pick the second and third string, the fourth string with my thumb, and then the second and third string again, like that. So just pick the bottom two strings together, and once with your first finger on as the full chord, and then once by taking your first finger off and having the first string open. Like this. Okay, So I pick the fourth string with my thumb when I pick the first and second string. So it's fourth, second, and first string with your finger on and your finger off. Just to keep the bass going, you know, the bass notes. So. All right, so just like that. So we'll do it one more time slow. All four together. So same thing twice, you play the same thing twice. And then I put my third finger on my pinky on the third fret of the first string. So I pick that once, all four strings together with pinky on the third fret of the first string. And then same thing as before, so second and third string together, then the fourth string with my thumb, second and third string together. So when you pick the notes again, you go. Okay, you pick the fourth, second, and first string with the pinky on, and then take the pinky off, playing the first string, the first finger on the first string. So it goes like this from the beginning. And then with the pinky on. So same thing, you keep going back and forth from that second and third string with the fourth string. And then you play the pinky twice, you don't take it off this time. And then the last time I do it again, but I put the pinky on and take it off, just like the second time you played it. So I'll play the whole intro for you now, so. And that's the whole intro. And we do that a few times throughout the song after every verse. So, and then it holds on that note. Let the D minor ring. And then you start singing first. So, ooh, I bet you're wondering how I do. When you say bet, then that's when you start strumming. So, ooh, I bet you're wondering how I do about your plans to make it do. Okay? So, that's the rhythm. So, down, up, mute, up, 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 down, up, mute. Just like that. So D minor. So you come on the up, and then down, up, mute on the A. So you go to an A chord, which I play with my one finger, barring the second, third, and fourth strings on the second fret. You can play it however you play it. I don't know, some people play it like a D, some people play it this way with their fingers all in there together, squeezed on the second fret. I prefer to play it barred. Play it however you want, but it's an A chord, a full A chord. It's the second fret on the second, third, and fourth string. The fifth string is open and the first string is open. And then you come to a G after that. So a full G chord is just the second finger on the third fret of the sixth string, the first finger on the second fret of the fifth string, third and fourth strings stay open, third finger on the third fret of the second string, and pinky on the third fret of the first string. So D minor. A chord, down, up, mute. So down, up, mute, up, down, G, like that. Okay? Down, up, mute, up, down, G. Okay? Up, down, up. Same strumming, it's just that you're mixing when you're changing it. Up, down, up, back to the D. You took me by surprise. So that's the only part it changes at, when he said, by surprise. You took me by surprise. When he comes to that part, you go to a B. You took me by surprise, I must say. So this is the same strumming still. Down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute. Okay? So it's B minor, G, same chords as before. So the B minor is, your first finger is barring the second fret, just touching the sixth string to mute it. So barring up to the fifth string on the second fret. Then your third finger is on the fourth fret of the fourth string. Pinky is on the fourth fret of the third string, and the second finger is on the third fret, of the second string. The finger bars the first string, so. Right? So down, up, mute, same thing. You took me by surprise, I must. And then G, say, when I, D minor, found out yesterday. G, D. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Oh, baby, I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, and I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, well. And that's it. So it's pretty much going from D minor to G. It's very, very simple chord progression. So surprise is B minor. Surprise, I must. G, C, when I, D minor, found out yesterday. G, D, don't you know I, D minor, heard it through the grapevine. Then G, not much longer would you be mine. Baby, I, D minor, heard it through the grapevine. Ooh, and I'm G, just about to lose my mind, honey, honey, well. So that's all of the chords then for that part. It's just when you hit well, I start picking it again. So honey, honey, well. And same thing as the beginning. And then the second verse, right? So, people say believe half of what you see, sun and none of what you hear. And same thing, and you just continue through. So when you come to the for the solo, the solo, I again play like the rhythm section. So it stops after the verse, and you play that part again from the intro. So like. And I just do it the same way for the verse. So. I just strum like a little harder, and I put some of those fast ones in. So like down, up real fast, like, you know? Because they just make it sound like a little different from the rest of the song to differentiate, but it's just strumming down, up real fast in between, right? In the time you would do one down, up, you do it twice. And I come back again to this part. And you do that again. And then I would just, for the end, I would just strum. So I would say like, you know, it has that part that goes, it's just D minor, holding D minor, so. Honey, honey, I know that you let me go. Said I heard it through the grapevine. Ooh, I heard it through the grapevine. And same thing there. And then I end it by going to that part again, the intro. So. You know? And just end on that note. So that's the whole song. If you have any questions, if anything was unclear, let me know. And until next time, take care. See you then.